Hello, welcome back. Today we're gonna make skill tree array in skill tree component where we're gonna keep all our skills and all the information about it. Before we start, if you haven't seen previous videos, I would recommend you to watch it first so you up to every step we are on. But if you're not interested in a design of the skill tree, you can just watch this video, it's completely fine. I will explain few things on the beginning that you need for this skill tree. To start, you will need data asset. So you will need to create blueprint data, primary data asset. And then from it, you have to create data skill. So just to show you quickly, you get blueprint class and you get data asset. Then you get primary data asset. You create that, this thing coming from it. You're setting all the variables here like name, description, level, anything you like. Then you create data asset of it here and you're choosing this. That's how you create that. And here you're setting all the values like the name, description, and the icon. And here I got levels, you can name it tires, and then you got like on 1, 2, and 3, what value it gives you. So basically on level 1, you get 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, and that's how it's work. Another thing that you need, it's component, skill tree component that we create before. Sorry, if you see, I changed a bit the names from previous videos, but everything else is same. I just changed name and icons. Okay, the open component, skill tree component. If you wanna get points, you watch previous how to use points and stuff like this. You watch previous videos. But here we're gonna set up few things. So we're gonna do, actually no, we need structure. We're gonna create that before, and I'm gonna name it skill tree. And now we need, okay, so we need, here we go. Where is it? Skill data, which is our DA, DA skill. So that's gonna tell you which skill we're using from this, which skill we wanna use. And next we have to add current level. And that's gonna be integer. And then we're gonna do boolean unlocked to check if it's unlocked or not. So basically, when you unlock first skill on the tree, then it's unlock another one that you can click on it. And basically that's what is gonna be useful. And then we want to add ID, and it's gonna be name. We're using name because it's the lightest way to use it. Our array is gonna go faster through the name than would go through the string or text. Okay, I'm gonna save it. And then what we wanna do, we're gonna create. Let's name it skill. Well, this one. And that's gonna be a skill tree. Then you got structure. Okay, we're gonna save it. And now we're gonna create new. We're gonna create new function. And I'm gonna name it check skill. Okay, and I'm gonna add skill ID. name. We're gonna, important, change it for array. So we change that for array. Now we're gonna do for each loop. We're gonna break this. And then we're gonna make sure ID is equal to this ID. And on branch. And then we want to do output. It's gonna be skill. And then we're gonna have it as the skill. Yeah, this. That's correct. And on the true return, and what we're gonna get skill from the. So basically how it's gonna look when we're gonna check for the skill, we're gonna check if the skill ID it's matched with the one from array. If it does, we're gonna put output of this skill. Okay, that's the one thing. And another thing we're gonna do, we're gonna do assign. So we can get skill or level up. Level I don't know, what can we do? Level up. Oh, unlock skill. I think that sounds, yeah. You can name it whatever you want. Unlock, assign, whatever you like. I'll do unlock. And it's say we need the input skill ID. That's a name. And we don't need output. So again, we're gonna unlock skill. We're gonna get a skill. We're gonna loop. Okay. And then once we loop, we're gonna break this. Wait, break, yeah. We got all the values here. And we're gonna set array element. Okay. And from this item, we're gonna make a skill tree. And we're gonna get all this information. We make sure we connect this. We connect ID because we wanna keep it. And we're gonna unlock the skill. Okay. And now what we wanna do is we're gonna level up. Now first we have to check ID. So check if it's equal this ID to this ID. This, I think doesn't really matter which one. And then we're gonna do branch. And if the branch is equal, then we're gonna set the array element. So we're gonna set this value. So basically when we press the skill ID is gonna be like, yo, it's me. And then we're gonna go through the loop. Once the loop find the specific ID, it's gonna stop and it's gonna set array element for it. We need also connect the index, that's important. And then we're gonna set that the skill is gonna stay same. ID is same. This time is unlocked. And we're gonna do add one. It's gonna add one skill point level. And that's it. Okay, so once we got them two functions, we want to set up our skill tree. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna add every skill here. We're gonna add it to array. And we're gonna have agility. We're gonna agility again. Current level if on 1, and let's say this one is unlocked. So the first tree first skill of the tree I will leave unlock, and the second one after it I would look lock, so you cannot press it. So basically, you open this skill tree, you're gonna have first agility, second one put agility as well. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna set it as agility 1, and this one's gonna be, let's say, 2. And what else we can add is Persian, and leave it on Q level, unlock it, and say okay. And let's just put 3 of them for now, just to show you. So what you have to do now, look at your skill tree, and then just wherever you add, it have to be in this array. But obviously, one more thing you have to do, go to the skill and add ID, name, and we want it editable. And now when we're here, we want to put all the names. Yeah, that's agility 2, agility 1. Yeah. And whatever else we got, let's say this one's gonna be portion 1. This one is vitality. I name it vitality 1. So what we're gonna do in next video, we're gonna make it that once you press it, the bottom, it's gonna read it ID, and then it's gonna unlock specific skill. But make sure that the first skill have to be always unlocked. Then others can be locked. So the second skill in the branch can be locked, because we're gonna unlock it later after we level up this skill. Like let's say this one is first, this one second, and level up this one, it's gonna unlock this skill by exactly same array but different function that I'm gonna present later on. So yeah, and why we're using this kind of why I'm using this kind of this way, it's because I want to use more agility skills. For example, like game Wuchang recently I play, you got lots of different skills, for example, for health, damage, or like different weapon damage and stuff like this, same as agility. So instead of keep creating different data asset agility, we're gonna just use the one, but we're gonna use different skill inside this array that we're setting up here. That's why it's agility 2, 1, 2, portion 1. Because if we use only one agility without these IDs, for example, without structure, we're just using, let's say we make the map from a data asset. Then if you want to use second skill, whenever we play and we unlock one skill, I level it up, the second agility is going to be also leveled up. That's why we do this way. So yeah. So I think that'll be it for this episode. In next episode, I'm gonna make it that is unlocked. So after we press the button, we're gonna have in our tooltip change level. And also we're gonna make that you cannot, when you without unlocking the first one, you cannot press second one. Yeah, and that'll be it for it. Subscribe, comment if you got any ideas or something I could do better. Yeah, subscribe if you wanna see when the next video comes, which will come in next few days. So it won't be that long. And yeah, see you next time then.